and welcome to the Indian Trails program Music Streaming. Today, we're going to learn about the benefits, the costs, and how to use Spotify, Pandora, Apple Music, Amazon Music, and YouTube Music. First, what is streaming, music streaming? Streaming is connecting your mobile device or TV to your Wi Fi. So, yes, you would be able to listen to all of these different music platforms on your TV as well. And then I'm going to be going over free trials, and that is when you will need to put in a credit card information. However, the first week, the first month amount of days, you will not be charged. However, if you do not cancel that subscription on that date or before that date, then you will be charged. It's usually $10, but it does vary amongst each subscription. The first streaming service that I'm going to be going over is Spotify, and this is my personal favorite one. So you can get Spotify for free, but with limitations. And so there's a couple different accounts that you'd be able to have if you were to decide to go Spotify Premium. There's the individual account, which is $9.99 a month. There is a duo. So if you have two people who are using an account, you can have it under one account, and each person is able to have their own playlists and their own account, really, but it's just one person paying for it. And that is $12.99 a month. Then there's the family plan for $14.99 a month, and that is for 6 accounts. They do all need to be living under the same household. Then there's the student plan with a discount at $4.99. And so Spotify Premium includes no ads, unlimited skips, and you can play offline. Each package does have unique features. So take a look at each one to see if you are eligible for it and if it's best for you. And so Spotify, you can access it on a website, on an app, or computer applications. So what's really great about Spotify is it does have Discover weekly playlists. So that is a great way for you to discover new music. And the free version is very robust. It is really quite impressive. So if you don't mind listening to ads every now and then I would recommend that. The ads do get a little intrusive sometimes. It is kind of annoying. Um, then you can easily build your own playlists. I think Spotify really does have the easiest interface to learn how to use. And you can also follow artists and be alerted when they release new music or announce an upcoming show. Okay, so this is what Spotify looks like when it is a brand new, completely fresh. So you have a couple different features here. Here's the home where you'd be able to see what they're featuring. So right now it's almost Valentine's Day, so they have some romantic music here, some laid back beats. Personally, I loved these lo-fi beats for when I am working from home. It's they don't really have a whole lot of lyrics and it's just really mellow. I enjoy them a lot. And then it also has podcasts. And then what I really like are these mood playlists. So if you are feeling kind of down and you need a mood booster, that's really great. Need a confidence boost. They have a lot of great curated playlists. So if you knew that you were going to have a workout, they have a workout playlist for you. And so it's a lot of really great stuff here that you'd be able to just browse through. That's not specifically a playlist that you have created. So, what you also have is the search button up here, Mumford and Sons. You'd be able to find this artist and you can be able to just follow the artist. And then here is where it'll show you their most popular songs. What people who like Mumford and Sons also like these bands over here. They have their merchandise and albums that they have put out. So you'd be able to follow and like any of these. And then what it's going to do is it's going to add right over to your library over here. If you wanted to create your own playlist, there is a button on the bottom here. that says new playlist, and you'd be able to call it whatever you like. I usually like to say Sarah's mix or Sarah's current mix. I really like a lot. And then you can press create, and then you'll see that it's down here. Then you'd be able to start adding any songs that you would like. So The Weeknd played at the Super Bowl recently. So we'll go ahead and take a look at some of their things. And when you want to add something to your playlists, you can find these three dots over here. And there's a couple different options here. Add to queue means that it would be the next song that plays on your playlist. And then the next one is like you can save to your liked songs. And then here's where you'd add to playlist, where I'd go ahead and I'd find Sarah's current mix. You can also make a brand new playlist. And then you'd be able to go to your playlist and you'd be able to see that Blinding Lights from The Weeknd is on there. You can also browse, and this is where it have a lot of the genres and the moods that you're looking for. So you'll see that there's stuff for focus, for gaming, if you like instrumental music, something with music and talk. So a lot of those music and talks mean that you are listening to a band and then maybe in the middle of a song or in between songs, the artist will talk about it. And there's a whole bunch of different options here to choose from. Then you have the radio. And so these are just radios that you'd be able to listen to. So it's very similar to the radio that you'd have in your car. And then once you have really like set up your Spotify, you've liked a couple bands, you've made a couple playlists, they have this whole made for you, which is just a curated playlists and songs that they think that you'd be able to like. All of your recently played liked songs would be here, liked albums. So you can see I liked Wilder Mind, any liked artists, and then podcasts would be here as well. Then there's Pandora, and Pandora is free but with limitations. There are free different packages. There is the free package. There is Pandora Plus, which you can pay $4.99 a month, or you can pay for a yearly subscription for $54.89. And then there's Pandora Premium, and they have four different packages for that based on whether you want a individual account, a family account, a student account, or a military account. And then the Premium and Plus both include no ads and unlimited skips. Pandora is one of the most popular streaming in the US, and Pandora offers an a la carte premium with no ads and tiers. So the result is more flexibility than most competitors, and premium is gaining subscribers even if it's behind some of the other streaming services. So what's really great about Pandora, it is one of the largest user bases because of its free version. And what like I also really enjoy about Pandora is that when you play a song, it'll find songs similar to that song. So I think that's really cool. And none of the other subscriptions do that. And then what's not so great about it is that the audio quality is on the lower end. It doesn't offer enough incentive for an upgrade. So I always just have the free one because that one is good enough. I don't feel that the Pandora Plus and Premium is really worth it. And it's not available outside of the US. So if you were to travel, you wouldn't be able to access Pandora. This is Pandora. And so I'm just on the Pandora website and there is a now playing. So if there's any music playing, that's what would show right here. Then there's the My Collection. So I haven't added anything to my collection quite yet. So we're going to go ahead and do that together. So I'll go ahead and search for Queen. And I can select Queen right here. And I can play top songs. I can start station. And so what's going to happen is it's going to start playing Queen. And here I can do a thumbs down if I don't like the song. I can replay the song, I can play, fast forward, or thumbs up if I really enjoy the song. And so here is where it shows my station. And then I can go ahead back to my collection and where it'll show all of the stations that I've selected. I can just go to stations, podcasts, and then I can just go to specific episodes. So maybe I'll just go ahead and say that I like country. So then I can choose country radio, and then I would be able to go ahead and follow that. But maybe I like just a specific song. So I'm going to say that I like the specific Jason Aldean song. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'd start a station with just this Jason Aldean song. And I can say start a station from an artist or start the station from the song. So if you know that you want other songs similar to You Make It Easy, you can just start this station from this song. If you know that you like Jason Aldean, you can say I want artists similar to Jason Aldean. So that's really cool. And that is what I really like about Pandora. Then there's the browse, where you'd be able to just, oh, it's going to make me watch an advertisement because this is the free one. So now I'm going to go to browse. And this is where I'd be able to just take a look at what is being featured. And so maybe I would like to see what I don't like hip hop. Let's see, what do I want to browse? Here, I can browse genres. I like alternatives, so I'll go ahead and search for today's alternative. And what it will do is it's going to show me a lot of the songs that would be in this station. And I would then be able to say, I like this station. And again, another really great thing to continue to choose from is if you're playing a song, really use the upwards and downwards thumbs, because then that will just continue to curate all the music towards what you like and it will take away what you don't like.
Next, we have YouTube Music. So, the things I know about YouTube Music is that it has shut down Google Play Music and completely switched over to YouTube Music. So, if you had Google Play Music before, then you still have time to completely switch all of your music library to YouTube Music. It's compatible with both Android and Apple products. You can get it for free with limitations, which there are ads. You can also get premium for $9.99 a month. If you are a very heavy YouTube user, then you can get YouTube Premium for $11.99, and that will include the YouTube Music Premium for $9.99. So you would only have to pay the $11.99. The premium includes no ads, download and listen to music offline, and then there's background music. So if you are familiar with YouTube, then you would know once you click out of the YouTube app, it'll stop the music that you're listening to. The background music means that you'd be able to close out of the app and be able to go onto other apps while being able to listen to the music. And then how to access YouTube Music is on the website and an app. What's great about the new YouTube Music interface compared to the Google Play Music is that the YouTube Music is a cleaner interface. Instead of playlists, YouTube Music offers well curated radio stations, which is the biggest standout feature. The drawback is that it does continue to coexist alongside with Google Play Music, which can be a little bit confusing. The really great thing about YouTube Music is that it has 40 million tracks to use from.
So next, I'm going to be going over Apple Music. Apple Music is compatible with all Apple products, and it is compatible with Android products via iTunes. So there are a couple different packages to choose from. If you were to choose the individual package, it's $9.99 a month. If you were to choose the family package, it's $14.99. And then lastly, the student has a discount at $4.99. Apple Music you can access it through the website, the app on your phone, and then a computer application as well. And then it also includes playlist that you can make. It has a live radio, and then you don't have to pay for songs through iTunes. And if you cancel your membership, you still get to keep the songs you added to your playlists as well. And so Apple Music also has curated playlists that are handcrafted by musicians and taste makers. So that is one of the things that really stands out about Apple Music. It does combine your iTunes library with music you don't own. Like I said previously, there are human music experts and algorithms help find music you'll want to hear based on what you play. And you can control what you hear or search for new music using Siri on Apple HomePod or other Apple devices. What's not great about Apple Music is that the Android app experience isn't as great as the iOS, and it doesn't work with old iPods except for the iPod Touch. So Apple Music really is the best for people who use Apple products heavily. So next, what we're going to be doing is Apple Music. And what I'm doing now is I am actually able sharing what is on my screen on my phone. So this is really cool. And so what you'll see is that it has playlists, artists, albums, songs, so on and so forth of what it's offering. And then if you scroll down, you'll be able to see recently added. So I'm a big fan of Disney. So you can see that I have bought the Disney albums. And then it has my top rated, recently added, recently played, and then other albums that I have on my Apple Music. And so then there you can go ahead and select playlists and you can say new playlist. And I'm going to go ahead and choose the add music. Here's where it'll bring you to places where you can go ahead and add music. Do you want to find it in the listen now and the browse? And the library is then your personal library that you have on your phone. So, or wherever. So, if you know that you wanted to do something that you don't currently have on that you've bought previously, you can go to listen now and it'll show you top picks that you have. So, there's Elton John, 2000s workout, Billy Joel. So, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to choose Elton John. And this plus sign that is over here, you'd be able to just select plus, and then you'll see that there's a check mark and it'll say that one song has been added to new playlist. So then you can go back to listen now and you'd be able to go ahead and choose something else. So we'll go ahead and choose ACDC and you can go ahead and that is now added to your playlist. So if you want, you can continue going back and then you can say done, and then you'd be able to see what is now in your playlist. So on the bottom here, you can choose listen now, and you'd be able to just play any of these songs that you'd like. You can play or you can shuffle them. And then there is the browse. And in the browse is where you're just able to take a look at what is Apple featuring. So stuff that are just in, any new music, what's live on the air for the radio. And then there's actually a whole radio button that you'd be able to choose from. So if you really like listening to the radio, there's all of these options for you. Then here's your library. And then you can also do a search. So you can go ahead and search oldies. And then there are already curated playlists, hot tracks to choose from, specific artists, and then there's music videos. And then you can even search hits by year, which is really cool, different stations, and then so on and so forth. So that's what's really cool about Apple Music is that you are able to add music that you don't currently own from your library and put it into a playlist. And you can listen to radios and just a whole bunch of different albums that you don't have access to for $10 a month. Okay, and then lastly, we have Amazon Music. And so this is compatible with all Apple and Android products. The packages include if you are an Amazon Prime member, then you do get a basic free version. If you did want Amazon Music Premium, then you would just have to pay an additional $8 a month. If you are not an Amazon Prime member but just want the Amazon Music, then it would be $10 a month. And you'd be able to access Amazon Music through the app or on the website. And so what are like the top features that includes with Amazon Music? It has lyrics to songs and it has free music stations for Amazon Echo, Dot, and Amazon Tap. So what's really great is that the Prime subscriber gets Amazon Music for free. And Amazon Music service features recommended playlists and radio stations that are grouped around artists you've already listened to. So what is great about Amazon Music is that it is cheaper than the some of the other products that I've gone over before already, especially if you're an Amazon Prime member. And lyrics automatically pop up on the now playing screen. So if you like to sing along to your songs like I do, and it offers free music stations. What's not so great about Amazon Music is that artist profiles don't have biographies. So if you like to see biographies about your artist, they don't have that one here. It is advertised as tens of millions of tracks of strong. However, it's actually quite unclear if the catalog does have all that music and is as large as its competitors. And so this is best for Amazon Prime members who want to save a few bucks. This is what Amazon Music looks like. And so you have a home button here, podcasts, and your library. The home is going to go ahead and show you featured playlists that they're offering. And so then you'll see that they have popular playlists. And here are popular stations, strong Black voices. And then it goes into podcasts. You can search just podcasts here. And then it's going to go ahead and display all of the popular podcasts that are going on right now. You can even do a search. So if you just press the search button, it'll bring you to, if you want to search podcasts, stations, playlists, new releases, or charts. And then you can hit this right here, and then it's going to bring you to the top charts. So it's going to be top playlists, top albums, then it's going to show top songs. Maybe I wanted to search specifically for Queen. And then I'll be able to go ahead and search, be able to click on Queen, and I could follow. And then it's going to show related stations that I might like, and then also related artists. Then any new releases, then popular songs. Then if you have anything that is in your library, you'd be able to choose library and you'd be able to choose between music and podcasts. And anything recent would be showed here. And then I can create my own playlist even. So I'll stick with what I've done in the past, Sarah's current mix. And I do need to pay to be able to have unlimited music to be able to make a playlist. So you can't do that with the free one, and that's okay. Then you can look at, the recent artists, albums, songs, and then anything that I've purchased via Amazon. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions about this program, you can email me. My direct phone number is on here as well, or you can just talk to anyone at the library and they'd be happy to talk to you about this. And you can also email us if you prefer email, and then we also have our chat feature.